Hello, hello, hello. It's the Leeds house. Surprisingly, we are back, and it's a new season. I am Barry Scott of Sillet Bang. Bang and the Dirt is gone. Now it's me, it's James, and my partner in crime, Kevin, is here. How are you, Kev?
I'm all right, mate. It's the first time I've heard that theme tune intro music for a while, isn't it? So, yeah,
I know
guess good to be back.
it is. Danny is excavating a mine in Chile. He's looking for the sacred mountain eels of Chile. I don't know. Um, should be back next week. Obviously, this is the slot for Naup on a Sunday, but Dan's not here, so we've taken over for today. I think we're going to be coming back through the week though, Kev. Right? Is that right?
Yeah, possibly not this week. Possibly starting from next week. I've got some stuff going on this week, but yeah, we should be back on Naup on Sunday coming, and then midweek show on this channel from 2 weeks or something like that. So, going to start getting it back up again. Start doing bits on there. And we're
Yes,
going to change. We're going to change up some of the branding on the channel as well. Obviously, we've added a new badge and stuff we put on Twitter and on the channel, but we didn't get a chance to do any like new intros and stuff like that with it too. So that should be done by the 2 weeks when we go again.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Also, to add, I might be putting some of my own stuff out as well. So we'll have a channel from Danny. This is run by Kev, and I'll be doing some of my own stuff as well. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But let's get into this, mate, because I think we've got a bit to talk about. Firstly, I think we should touch on the pre-season. How do you think it's gone? I know we did a little one a couple of weeks ago. We sort of covered a lot of it, but that was before the AC Milan game. So, what's your thoughts on the pre-season as a whole? I know it's not finished in terms of signings, but so far, what do you think, mate?
I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10 at the minute. I think the backbone of the team looks quite strong. Looks like a 17th to 15th level central defence and central midfield, I'd say. A little bit worried more up the pitch. But those concerns, after obviously the Farkas press conference yesterday, looks like Leeds are still looking to do business, which is great to hear. I mean, I don't hate any of the signings. I don't hate any of them. I just just hope that we strengthen up top a bit more. But pre-season, I've liked everything that I've saw. But yeah, really, really good. And I'm going to be saying that a lot today.
I mean, yeah, we started off with the draw against Man United. It was a very first game back. I thought we did quite well in it. I know there was a lot to still learn and new systems and new players coming in, but I thought it was quite a good start to the pre-season. We didn't look out of place. Thought we
James, can I just interrupt you there? Your video's not stopped once, and your picture looks way better. Why is this?
It's because I've got magic. I'm using. I just got a new laptop, didn't I?
Yeah.
So hopefully I will be here forever and ever. New laptop. So back into Man United. Good game, good start. We played the two lower league German teams. Sort of won them games. Again, building on a new system. Thought the Villarreal game was more of a structural game, as we've seen. We didn't really press too much, but then we've seen that switch in the AC Milan game, which I thought was really, really evident from the start. Really pressed them. Obviously, they're a good team. They're going to have spouts with the ball, but I thought the second half. It's weird to say, but I actually thought we dominated them second half of that game.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. I thought we outplayed them, especially when obviously they took off a lot of their big hitters, but most of their big hitters didn't play because they were saving themselves for that Chelsea game. So I'm not going to get like too OTT. And Milan, obviously, they're not on their greatest like trajectory at the moment. They didn't have a really, really good season last year. I would have preferred to play against players like Leao and stuff like that, but I wouldn't have liked to watch Isaac Smith defending against Rafael Leao. So yeah, swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? So, but yeah, I agree with you. I thought we were way better in that second half than AC Milan. It's like the old. It's like watching the early 2000s Champions League games. I was having some throwbacks then, just reminding me of the good old days.
There was one particular player that sort of run the game.
Yep.
And you picked him up last time. You really said he covered a lot of ground. I've seen the similarities that was to Declan Rice.
Yeah.
I didn't really see that in the highlights of his game, but when I watched him play up and down the field, tackling, passing, he seemed to have everything. If that makes sense. Wins the balls, can play a pass. Obviously scored the goals, got a great delivery. I think he really shone in that game.
He's going to be a big difference maker for us this year. I think he's going to play a lot of football. I think, again, I know I've mentioned this before. That's why I feel like we're going to be playing like three in central midfield and Tanaka playing probably a little bit more advanced or stack. Yeah, I think them three will be the main. We'll play like 4-3-3. I think that's what we're going to play this year. I really do, and I like it a lot. I mean, I still love a number 10 to come in that can add something to the team, but I'm really happy with that central midfield of Ampadu, Tanaka, and Stack. Honestly, I think
with the backup. With the backup of Longstaff and even Grove, because I thought Grove throughout the preseason was.
I think Grove's been probably the most outstanding player in preseason, like consistency across all the matches. He's been fantastic. I do feel like there's better in his position, but he might just go as an unsung hero because he holds onto the ball really well, reads the game really well, and I think when he's playing, I think Strout plays better as well because he's doing a lot of Strout's defensive work when he's alongside him on that left-hand side, and we might need that tomorrow night because obviously Big Jacka can't play. So yeah, I like the spine of the team. I still feel like there's a couple of things missing. And I believe every fan does, don't they, at the moment? So this is a bit of discourse over the signings and that we've made. But I guess we're going to get to the signings at some point. But yeah, I'm happy with it, mate. At the end of the day, all these other teams are spending money. Like Sunderland had to spend money. They came up through the playoffs, man. Did you see their team? Do you know what I mean? They lost 5 games towards the end of the season as well. And basically, I'm not saying they were lucky, but they were lucky to go through. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, fair play to them. They've gone out and done some really, really good business, but so have we. We've just not spent as much as them. We've been a bit more thrifty with our money, and I still think I know the Stardust. I was waxing lyrical about Pascal last time. I said he's going to be the big one, but I still think there's a big signing in Leeds. You know, I think there's a marquee signing still to come. I don't think DCL is the marquee signing that you wanted. I think there's still 1 or 2 out there that might come to Leeds that we haven't thought about, or there's somebody in the pipeline that we've been dreaming about. So it's got to happen, hasn't it? There's still that marquee signing still needs to come. Yeah,
I'll get onto Big Dominic in a sec. I just want to touch back on Smith because you brought him up, and I think he's had a lot of pouters since his coming. And I am gonna fight his corner a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, you can do that, mate. Well, a lot of us wanted to see him play football last year because we were saying, "Oh, he's got something about him, this lad. Yeah. He's got something about him." And then in the last few games, he's just—I mean, it's like watching like a left back play right back, even though he's meant to be a right back. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like he was out of position loads, and he's going to come up against some absolute barnstorming wingers in this league. Imagine he plays against, I don't know, Jeremy Doku, right? Jeremy Doku against Isaac Schmidt. What would you be feeling if you were a Leeds fan and Schmidt was playing right back against Isaac Schmidt?
Well, okay, let me get on to what I was going to say, because by all senses, before that Villarreal game, he was on his way out, weren't he?
Yeah.
He was going to Werder Bremen to play games. He wasn't played all last season. Couple of cup games, and we went out really early. Didn't get a lot of game time, and then all of a sudden, Barker's gone. You're playing against Villarreal and AC Milan, so play well. I thought Villarreal was a game that we weren't really showing our attacking threat. It was more of a structural game. He got exposed quite a lot in that game. Massively got exposed. And then again with the AC Milan game, he was out of position a lot, but I really think that he wasn't helped at all by Dan James. And I do think there's going to be more of an emphasis this season for the wingers to be more defensive minded a little bit, because we're gonna get a lot of that. I think the fullbacks are going to come in a little bit more, and maybe that was the messaging he was getting, because he was still probably using. I'm hoping, by the way, that he's using these games as still getting his positionings right and his structure right. And I'm hoping he's a bit better if he's decided to play. But I thought the second half, I didn't think he did that bad. I thought he did all right. I thought he put a couple of good balls in. We weren't getting as exposed a lot because, to be fair, we had a lot of the ball. But yeah, I do feel a little bit sorry for him. I do. I have to admit, and I don't think he had any help from fucking Dan James. 'Cause I don't think he's turned up yet.
Yeah, he'll turn up tomorrow, mate. He'll turn up tomorrow. Don't worry, Dan James will. Yeah, he's a player for the big occasions. Dan, he'll turn up tomorrow. So yeah, I think I might just disagree with you here, James, about good old Isaac. Yeah, I'm not a fan of obviously his performances. I thought he did well when in his little cameos last year, but if he's starting tomorrow night, I'm just a little tiny bit worried. You know, I'm praying Jaden Bogle's back, because this sort of stuff like that. I mean, we can't go in with a weak link like that in our first game. You know, I mean, I know it's a long old season and people are going to play and stuff, but we must be looking at a fullback as at least as cover. And I guess that's why we're linked with that lad from Leicester, really, because
Matty Elliott's been linked, didn't he? Play right back for us. Matt Elliott.
Who the fuck's Matt Elliott?
Come on, mate. Old Leicester legend.
Oh yeah, that big massive bold dude. Yeah, I remember. He used to score loads, didn't he? So he scored past us a couple of times, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in Blade. He was in the movie Blade, weren't he?
I don't know, mate. Oh, he was the bold dude.
Blade 2. He was in Blade 2. He was a vampire. He might even play Byron.
Yeah, I think so.
He might even play Byron as a
I'll agree with you there. More defensive fullback.
Yeah. So I agree in terms with you. Like it's a decent pre-season. I like the fact that he's trying a new system or implementing a new system for certain teams against in certain games. I think there is going to be the ability to go back to the way we played last year. Maybe getting that number 10 in can help that be a thing. I also do think that had Joseph not decided to be a little ball bag, maybe Dominic Calvert-Lewin wouldn't have been our signing, but I think there'll be another one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think obviously I've seen the squad numbers today, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin's been given the number 9 shirt, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So
I mean, Bamford had it last year. So what does it mean?
Well, obviously we all know what it means. He's obviously told him to do one. That's a big sign. We know he's told him to do one. I think that. I do, definitely going to be a new number. I mean, we'll talk about DCL. I'm guessing we'll get there because there's a lot to talk about this signing, isn't there? Because there's two ways to look at this. We'll get to that, but yeah, definitely new number 9. Bamford's obviously on his way out. I reckon he'll end up going out on loan. He's only got 1 year left on his deal, but he's got his Premier League money again, hasn't he? Because he signed that Premier League contract all them years ago. I believe he's on like 75k a week, man. That's crazy, isn't it? That is.
It's crazy.
Why don't you just terminate it and bugger off somewhere else? Go somewhere else. Go have one last 2 years in. Yeah, go play. I don't know, somewhere like Wrexham, or go to the States, man. Go and have a laugh. You know, he's a nice lad, Patrick Bamford. I really want him to have like one last hurrah. It's just not going to be with us, obviously. But yeah, go out and play football, mate. Please, just do it for me, please.
It's just the reliability with him, and it's not being able to be called on it. Not really for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And then people are sort of making that same argument for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he has played a lot of his career in the Premier League, so he's got that experience. And you know what? I think if we do keep him fit, I don't think he's going to play every game. But I think if we do keep him fit, he probably complements us the way that we're going to play.
Yeah.
in terms of his another big bastard, because he's a big bastard as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to be the one that's going to be looked upon to get all of our goals.
No, definitely ain't. I'm telling you. They still, I still feel there's the number 9 coming in, and I still feel, again, he really likes that lad at Southampton, don't he? The fast one who plays up front for him. What's his name? Archer. I think that might be a name that gets banded about more towards the longer it goes on as well.
I mean, if all Leeds fans are waiting for a marquee signing, and that marquee signing turns out to be coming out,
I know, but I'm just being a realistic here. I know Farke, what Farke likes, and again, I think we'll end up going back in for Emi Buendia as well. Do you know what I mean? I think these are things that will happen. Yeah, that's what I think.
Solomon. I think it's going to be Solomon that's going to be coming in.
I think I'll be honest with you. I actually think it will be Solomon, Buendia, and Cameron Archer, all because you could probably get them all for less than 40 million.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on. I'm not sold. The other two possibly. Buendia, yeah. Not so much sold on Cameron Archer. I think
I don't think the fan base will be, James, to be honest with you. But I'm just going by what I know and what I think. That's it.
Yeah. Know and what you think. So what you know and what you think.
Yeah.
What you feel.
Yeah. So we've got some comments here, James. I guess obviously Iron's here. Well, how you doing, Iron? You all right, mate? And he wants 6, hopefully more signings. And Ban here, obviously, we're going to get to this, mate. We'll talk about a little bit more as we go, because we've actually got a bit of structure for once that James has sent across for us to go through. So we will do that. We'll talk about how many goals that we feel like people are going to get. And we're going to go through what we got on, James. We've got some stuff of like...
we're going to do predictions for the season, really.
Yeah, predictions. Who's going to be top goal scorer, assists, stuff like that. And all. Yeah, be good. Be nice. So, yeah, we'll come back to the DCL thing. So I've got a lot to say on that one. And some good, some bad. I guess we'll get there, really, on that. But yeah, it might be a long
6 signings, Owen. 6 signings, really.
I mean, I'll take 6, but I think we'll get 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking... Well, I was thinking a winger, 10, another forward, and a fullback cover. So maybe 4?
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Oh, yeah. But... yeah, I keep forgetting about this fullback. I know we were linked to the lad from Leicester, aren't we, James Justin? And I'll be honest with you, I'll take that. I'll take him. He's not a bad player. Can play both sides as well. What is going on with the fucking camera? Ugh. Nothing's changed. Yeah, I'll take James Justin. I like that one. I do like the kid. I mean, he's not an absolute world beater. He has played for England, though, which is something that we like. But yeah, I mean, it'd be a good cover. I could even play centre half as well. It's just he would fit with the mold of player that we're looking for. Ain't gonna play every game. Just someone that can come in and come out as experience. I'll take him as a backup. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to say 4. I think we'll get 4, and I think Farke's definitely. The more the window's gone on, the more he's starting to like really not put pressure on, but say
hint.
I need some more attackers. I need more attackers. So I think it will come in, and they haven't let us down yet.
No,
really,
not yet.
I think since they've been in the bar, probably Jed Spence, it's been pretty good standard of player, and they've all come in and they've all done a job for us.
Well, he's playing well now, though, isn't he? Jed Spence, though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's apparently he's on the list to be called up to the next England squad. So, we always knew
the talent was there, didn't we? He was one of my most excited. Yeah, he was when he come. I was so fucking happy. I thought, oh yes, and he did nothing.
Yeah,
he did nothing but go back, and now he's playing for Spurs, and they finished 17th.
Won the Europa League.
Right. So should we just fire into these predictions for the season?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do is there is a couple more like rumors floating around in there that people that we're linked to, and obviously we just mentioned Buendia, Archer, James Justin, and Solomon. Obviously, they're names that are probably going to be around a lot. I did see something on a. I've tweeted out the other day, and I liked it as well, so he knows what I'm talking about. It's an Icelandic striker for Real Sociedad. Apparently, there's something going on in the background. I don't know how to believe it a lot, but his name's, I think it's Oscar Oscarsson or something like that. He was quality on Champo on my FC Copenhagen team. So, but yeah, Einar will be able to tell me more about him because he's apparently pretty good. So that's a striker. There's the Alcanus things that's not going away.
Yeah.
And then there's the Greek lad that Ban's just put on here as well. I mean, I don't know anything about this guy. Nothing at all. I haven't even watched any videos yet. That's it.
Good at smashing plates.
Yeah.
It's good at smashing plates, that Greek lad.
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Yeah. I'm good at weddings.
Oh, do you know who I think would get in more than Cameron Archer? I'm not saying I want this guy, but I think it will be fucking old Josh Sargent from Norwich.
Yeah, I can't see that. I don't want to talk about that one, mate. I'm not a fan of it, but I reckon he would. Me
neither.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but I honestly think he would score goals, though. I just don't like the way he plays football. It's not aesthetically pleasing, is it? Yeah, and he's got big. He looks like a ginger Maro and Fellaini. Do you know what I mean?
Looks like a grown-up Annie. Tomorrow.
This is why we're linked with him. Then he's 6'2". He's the captain of the national team. He's 20 years old. I'd love this lad. Yeah, I've watched. He's a goal scorer.
But what league's he playing in?
La Liga.
La Liga.
Yeah, Real Sociedad.
I suppose a 20-year-old, if you're coming in behind Perot, Mecha, not behind, but like we've got some experience up there of Perot, obviously not experienced, but Mecha and DCL, and then we've got if this lad comes in 20-year-old, I can see that happening. I can see a youngster coming in.
Yeah.
In one of these positions, maybe even a loan, like a loan taking one of these positions. I mean, who knows?
I could see a Premier League loan, but I just don't see a striker that fits the bill that's going to be available, man. Because I remember when we were kids, right? How many strikers were in this league that were good? Do you remember when we had Keane, Smith, Viduka, and Fowler? Do you remember that? Yeah. Do you remember when we had that? Man United had York, Cole,
and Bridges.
And Bridges. Man United had York, Sheringham, Cole, and Solskjaer. Yeah, and that's Solskjaer as well. Yeah. They've got him, and then all the teams had really good players, man. Really good strikers, and everybody, because Liverpool had Heskey, Owen, and that as well. Do you know what I mean? There was loads of them. There was loads of strikers. Now there doesn't seem to be any.
It's a lot of teams now. They always just play with one forward now, don't they? Back when we were youngsters, it was 4-4-2, two up front.
Yeah, it was always 4-4-2.
Don't really see a lot now, do you? You don't really see a lot of.
I don't think I've seen a team play 4-4-2 in ages. It was a big man, little man all the time, weren't it? You had a big man and a little man. That's what it was. Yeah. Crouch and Defoe. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I do like the fact that we are a big team, but I mean, a lot of them can play ball. It's not as if we're going to go out and start smashing people, is it? Well, I hope we do, but yeah.
He's gone the old George Graham route, hasn't he? Let's sort the defense out, and we'll deal with the attack at the end of the window. But we are massive, mate.
I know.
We are massive.
Have you seen a film called Moneyball?
Yes.
It's a bit like this, isn't it? There's a lot of like data here. There's like the Moneyball approach to our signings, I think, because what they said was the big lads stay up. If you're big and you're physical, we've got more chance of staying up, and hopefully it just complements the little lads that we've got. Because who's coming off piece a little bit here? Who starts tomorrow night on the wings? It's going to be James and Nonto, isn't it?
I made a point with the way that James is starting. I'm hoping it was just getting himself up to speed, but from the way he played, I thought he may start Aronson on the right, and on the left, possibly. I mean, like I say, it's friendlies, and you can't really judge, but he has been off. He has been off it, James. Really.
And Aronson's been quite good in pre-season as well, hasn't he? So
he has. So I think that might be a thing, because I don't think it's going to be Jack Harrison. Do you?
No, not at all. But he's staying now, isn't he? You can see that Jack Harrison's staying.
We've still got a couple of weeks to shift him.
Who's going to take him?
The boat.
The boat. The dog and duck. I mean, do you know what I mean? Oh God, look, man. Look, if he stays, James, we have to get behind him. But we've got till September 1st to hate him, haven't we? But once that goes, mate.
you know, I don't even hate him. I don't even hate him. I just don't
I
give a
do.
shit
I
about
hate
him.
him. I do. I hate him.
It's like when it comes to Leeds, obviously you've got to look at the sort of professional side of it. He was in the team, they got relegated. We put a clause in his contract that he could leave if we went down, and he just honored his own contract. He wanted to stay in the big league. I understand all that. That's absolutely fine. But it's my team that he left. So the fact that he didn't want to play for my team, I couldn't give a shit about him. I'm not going to give him pouters when he comes back because he's the type of player that will just get his head down. He'll work hard. Like when he's on the pitch, he won't throw his, he won't throw his dummy out the pan. He won't down tools. He will try. Sometimes trying's not good enough, and his end product's a bit. But if we can get some of the performances that we had out of him
5 years ago.
Bielsa, when Bielsa was in, then it's not a bad player to have in your squad, at least. Do you know what I mean? You know you're going to get work rate out of him. But like I say, I don't give a shit either way. I'm not going to boo. Like the booing of him is a bit mental. I mean, I'm hoping it stick for the friendlies because if they start booing him in a league game, it's like you're booing your own team, you sausages. What do you want to do that for?
Yeah, I mean, friendly is fine. I'd say, yeah, friendly is
Yeah,
fine. But he still deserves it, mate. And do you know what? I don't like him. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a shit for it. No, I'm going to have a shit for his letterbox. That's what I'm going to do, mate. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Something like that. Yeah. Give his dog chocolate.
How do you? Can you just describe how you're going to position yourself to shit for his letterbox?
Well, what I'd do is I'd just have it ready first in a water gun, like a super soaker, and then I'd squirt it through. See, and then it'll go everywhere.
Oh,
Hopefully,
like
I'd have a curry the night before, like that everywhere. I had
wet
corn on the
curry
cob. I had corn on the cob the other day, Jack Harrison. Like that, just firing a water gun full of poo. Oh God, someone's going to clip this up. But yeah, there you go.
I think you need to. I think you need to give one fire at his mum's forehead.
Yeah, that would go. Yeah.
But he could be gone. He could be gone, mate. We get another winger in. An option comes in for him to go out somewhere. You know, he could be gone. But if not, I will support him while he's playing for us.
Yeah, I mean, I
Same
don't
with
have to like
Nonto.
him though, James. I don't have to like him,
No,
mate. But he has to win me over. I mean, look, Aronson won me over. Nonto won me over. Even Max Wober won me over. Do you know what I mean? They'll win me back at some point. It's just at the minute, I just feel like we're playing against the team that he went away for in the first game of the season, so it's all still there. It's like a fresh thing. If he scores tomorrow night, I will forget about it immediately. And obviously, I'm not going to boo the lad. Do you know? I'll just be like, oh. Until he does something amazing, I'm going to call him a twat on everything that he does. That's all. Until he does something, and then you know how fickle I can be. That's all it is. I'm not going to boo the lad though.
So for up until he does something good to
Yeah.
redeem, you're going to just call him Twat Harrison.
Twat Harrison. Yeah. And then I'm going to keep that super soaker next to me at all times, ready for him until he does something good. Just going, yeah, you little knob. You little knob.
Oh, you little knob. So, you think Biel's the starting centre back, and it's anybody alongside Biel?
No, I think it's Rodon and Beal. Obviously not tomorrow night, but I think for the season it'll be Rodon and Beal. I think that'll be his rock that he'll build around them too. Same with his three central midfielders. I think I'll be honest, I can't see him being much interchangeable across the back four and the three central midfielders too much throughout the season. I think you'll see possibly swapping out Longstaff more than you will Gruev, but I think the goalkeeper now and the back four and the front and those three central midfielders are probably set. Because he ain't going to. Ampadu's captain. Tanaka's his talisman, and Stack is the one that he's waxing lyrical about the most, and he probably will be our best player. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. So I can see that. Where you'll see the interchange, and it'll be on the front three, the most. And that's where, and I guess that's where we need the strengthening the most, really, as well. Because in the middle of the park, I would say we're quite strong now. I'd say we are definitely lower end Premier League central midfield. Biol and Rodon, obviously, Rodon's got a lot to prove because when he came to the Premier League, didn't really play much, did he? Loaned him out, all that sort of stuff. He's got something to prove at the top level. Biol, I feel like we've had quite a coup signing this lad because everybody I speak to says he's quite good, but he's just a human tank. Perry, to be honest, never seen him play until I saw him punching balls down the pitch. So Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns about this Leeds team, but what I saw of pre-season of Goodmanson and Biel, I like the look of all of them. But it's in pre-season, it's different. Once you see them in the Premier League, that's when you know about a player.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I think, and you're right about in saying we haven't just bought big lumps of meat in.
Yeah.
Apart from Bueno, he looks a bit meaty looking. I don't really know about his play on the floor, but the rest of them, Biel looks very comfortable with the ball at his feet. He looks doesn't look shaken at all. Goodmanson, his motor is incredible, absolutely incredible. And he can play as well. He can play a little bit. He's got a good delivery on him. I think he's a bit deceiving because his output in terms of assists and goals haven't been great. But what I've seen of him and the way we play,
it's
our
perfect
system,
for
the way we play, I think he'll probably be involved in a lot more than he has been in the past. But yeah, he can play a bit. And then Stack, I want to talk about him again because I think we have found a very, very good player. It's very limited what we've seen. But even in that small space, even the small little sample that we've seen, what he can do, how he can get about the pitch, how he can do, I've said it earlier, how he can do everything. He can tackle, he can pass, he can pinpoint balls, he can fucking shoot. He's absolutely gigantic. Just a real find. And I think if he does what I think he's going to do, I think you might find some players for some teams trying to get him in January.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, he's got something. He's played for Germany. There's obviously a lot about him there. He's been in the German team. Obviously, Hoffenheim, they're not obviously massive team, but I mean, yeah, I just think he's a real steal. And what do we pay for him? 17 million or 17 million euros. Yeah. Honestly, from what I've seen so far and what I've heard and the video highlights and stuff, he is basically an interception machine, man. His numbers are massive. And fantasy football, now they've started putting defensive contributions in, he could be one of those players that just win you loads and loads of points. I'm really, really impressed with this signing. And just hopefully it all goes well and touch wood, everything goes all right tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is going to be a war of attrition. And if there's any two teams that are going to go at each other and be physical, Everton's one of those teams, and this is going to show us tomorrow night how it is. And that's why I'm really happy the first game of the season is at Ellen Road as well. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
So I was thinking about, obviously Farke's getting a lot of stick from his previous runs in the Premier League. Well, we all know that he wasn't backed, and everyone's still a bit scared about this season because he got relegated. Is he good enough? Is he good enough? I think that maybe that he had the idea to sort of do this with Norwich, but didn't have the players to do what he wanted to do, and had to just sort of keep to a system that the players he had knew, and it weren't very good. So I'm thinking that, or maybe he just learned from that experience and thought, I do need this and that. And from what I've seen so far, it's done pretty well. I'm not one of these Farke out things. I think he's done amazing. I think he's done absolutely incredible. I know he's had better resources than Bielsa did, but I still think he's done. I think he's done incredible. Let's go on to Dominic.
Okay.
What were your initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not in the camp of thinking this is a bad signing. I actually think this is a tremendous signing if everything goes well, if he stays fit. Again, we've mentioned it. You've mentioned it. I think he'll be perfect for the way I play. Be a perfect foil for Dan James and Willie Gnonto. With obviously them playing off him, I think it'll be absolutely amazing if he can stay fit and does everything what we know he can do. Then this could work. I mean, I've seen injury-prone players leave clubs because they're injury-prone and go to other clubs and be absolutely fantastic. It happens. Yeah, it happens a lot because of the way that team trains or everything's a bit differently. I mean, Calvert-Lewin, man, Everton had no strikers until they bought that Beto. He's probably being made to play injured a lot as well when he was at Everton. So, I mean, I'm not poo-pooing this at all because I think if he stays fit, he'll be a great player. But again, I want another number 9 just for those things. But Nemeka and Calvert-Lewin are very similar sort of players. So I feel like we're going to might be launching that ball forward a little bit more than we did last year, especially against these big teams. And like the obviously really plays like teams like Man City and Liverpool, and I think we might be launching that ball up the pitch a little bit more than we have done in previous seasons, especially to get us out the shit. So yeah, and even if we do get a new number 9, Calvert-Lewin's coming on the last 20 minutes of a game to cause chaos, then yeah, I'm happy with that as well.
I mean, he did run out 26 times last year, so if we can get 26 games out of him this year, I'll be happy with that.
Do you know what I saw the other day, which is a strange one? Do you know, obviously our big target this year was signing Rodrigo Muniz, yeah?
Yeah.
Apparently, Rodrigo Muniz has been out injured the same amount of time as Dominic Calvert-Lewin has over the last 3 years. It's mad that, isn't it? How you look at stuff like that. So I like it. I like the signing. If we go back to Ban's question here, how many goals do I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin's going to get? I'm going to go for like between the 8 to 10 range. That's me being positive about it, stays fit. I mean, if he stays fit all season, like plays every game, doesn't get injured or anything like that, I mean, he could get 15 goals in this team. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to go for like 8 to 10 goals. I don't think he's going to play every single match. I think especially if we do get another number 9, his minutes will be managed a lot more. So, yeah, I don't see any downside on this signing unless he's being paid absolutely massive money, which I actually don't think he is. He might be. Hopefully, he's on some sort of pay-as-you-play deal now. So, yeah.
I don't think it'll be that. I just don't think we're stupid anymore.
Yeah.
With our finances. Well, I hope we're not anyway.
Yeah.
I think along the same lines. I think if we can get as many games out of him as he got with Everton last year, I think around that mark, 10 goals, maybe more. For Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and also the man has got the biggest leap in the world.
Yeah.
You've seen what's that movie? Space Jam. You know,
yeah.
The big blue one.
Yeah.
That's who it reminds me of. He jumps and he can clear the stadium, mate. So
yeah, he's good in the air. Yeah.
You said the long balls up like clearing the balls up. We'll do a lot more of that, but I think we can do that, and I think we did it we've done it a few times in the last few seasons where we've hit that long ball, and we've got players that can do the long ball. We've got Ampadu used to do it quite a lot. Tanaka can do it. Stack can now do it.
Well, I'm thinking even the goalkeeper can do it now, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go.
The goalkeeper can throw. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a fucking keeper that can punch the ball the length of the pitch and throw it. So who knows? Yeah. So that long ball might not be such a way of just clearing it, but I think it might come into some of our play.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it'll be in our play more. I'm not saying that we're going to turn into a long ball team, but I do think that we'll probably see a lot more long balls, mate.
I don't think he'll like that. I think he said anyway.
Yeah,
he still wants to dominate the ball when he can dominate the ball, but he knows it's not going to be as easy in this league. So yeah, we've got different aspects of the game, which is good, which is really, really good. Who else has come in? Oh, it's Longstaff. Not being massively sort of not impressed because, like I said, it's friendlies. He was a lot better when he come on against Milan. And again, it's just another player in a new system and a new team, getting speed. I actually think he'll do well for us. I think it's a great option in that midfield. Sean Longstaff.
Yeah, I do too. I just think that obviously it takes some time. He's been at one club his entire career, mate. Coming into a new surroundings, playing a different sort of football as well. He's just going to be. He ain't going to set in straight away. It's not as if he's a journeyman footballer who's went to different clubs, but at the same place his entire life. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle lad through and through, just been there, done that. It's going to take some time here. So that's why I don't think he'll start the season. But I think he'll grow into it, and I think he'll be on the bench for the majority of the matches, but he'll play more football than he did at Newcastle. So yeah,
I think he will as well. And obviously, not saying that we will. There's a good possibility that at some point in this season that we might pick up an injury. Yeah, which then gives the opportunity for them to come and down there, just like Grev did, when he sat out for the first season and didn't play, and then all of a sudden he was in and he didn't get out. So
he scored a free kick for us in the playoff semi-final.
Yeah, the only free kick we scored.
Oh, God, I feel a bit sick. Sorry.
Thinking about that water gun shit shot, aren't you?
Yeah.
Jack Harrison's in your bedroom.
He's going to batter him.
Right, let's do
that, James. We're chatting shit for 40 minutes, mate.
We've got a lot to get through as well, mate. So,
God,
we'll go to predictions. I'll get Danny because Danny's gave us his as well. So we'll go with you first. Who's your player of the season, mate? Who do you think your player of the season is?
Oh God, Leeds player of the season. I've got two in my mind. I think Anton Stack will be like a really, really big player for us. But I actually think our player of the season will be Altanaka again. I think he'll be a player of the season. I just feel like he's going to dictate everything that we're going to do. I mean, Declan Rice was speaking about him, saying how good of a player he was. Can't wait to see him watch play him in the Premier League. I think he will be a player that wins his matches due to everything that he does. He will dictate everything for our team. So my player of the season, I'm going to go for Tanaka.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be teams looking at him, There'll be teams looking at him.
You know what? I had a thought process about Tanaka that, because we haven't really let anyone go for any sort of money this summer. And he come into my mind as a player that we might sell to get a bit of money in. Like I think near the end of the window, maybe even a Brentford or someone, who's lost all these players, come in with a 30 to 40 million bid for him. I don't know. But that was the player that I was worried about, possibly someone coming and buying him.
I thought the same, but it's because he's still here. That's why I think. I thought he would be on somebody's docket this year, possibly Brentford or Brighton. Brighton would have been a good place. That would have looked at him, possibly even a Newcastle as well. Do you know what I mean? Somebody like that he'd play well there. But I'm really happy that he's here.
So Dan, his player of the season, he's gone for two. So he's gone for either Biol or Stack. I've also gone Stack, but I think that's who the player of the season will be. That's who will get voted. Whether he'll be mine, I don't know, but that's who I've wrote down for now, Stack. So I think all of us pretty similar. You've picked Tanaka as yours, but I think you had the same thought process as me.
Yeah.
That I think a lot of he might win it just in general. Young player.
Have we got any young players?
See, I was struggling with this one as well.
I'm going to go Willie Nonto because I've been saying from the start this is his year, man. The year before World Cup with Italy as well. This is Willie Nonto's year. I think he's going to be outstanding. I think he might be up there with our top goal scorers and that as well, especially if he's playing off the left. Got a big feeling about him, man. Really, really do. Yeah, Willie Nonto for me.
So Dan's gone, as I said, Ramazani. I've gone because I couldn't really think of anybody, so I've just wrote Harry Gray down. Don't really think he'll play.
Yeah.
But then I've gone as a sort of other option. I've gone new signing, so I think we might get somebody in pretty young that might contribute. So that's what I've put. New signing, or like I said, I don't think Harry Gray will play that much. So even if he gets a few games, he might win it like from the Leeds contingent. But so we'll move on to top scorer. Who are you saying?
New signing.
You've gone new signing.
New signing. And if we don't bring anybody in, I'm going to go for Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
See, Dan's gone Perot. I've also gone Perot, but I've sort of done another option of a new. I put new winger, but new signing.
Yeah.
So someone that comes in and does a Solomon job.
Possibly. Yeah, I would have had Igor Paschal. On that if he would have signed for us, but I'm going to go for new signing, and I'm going to put in brackets marquee signing. Telling you that, I think we're going to go big, man.
Cameron Arch, yeah.
No, I think that's who I think will be like a name that gets mentioned more towards the end of the window. But again, I'm just look right. This is my hopeful hat on this one. New signing, somebody big time, somebody from Inter Milan, maybe an Iranian.
Yeah,
I'd like that Mediterranean man. I think he's achievable.
fine. I'll accept your
New signing.
hope in that. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, put yours down as well. If you, or everyone that's listening, put what you think. Who you think is gonna win these awards?
What? Whoa! Ina's just put something on. We need to get to that, mate. Oh, I really like this. I mean, I was going to talk about him a little bit more later. I like this guy. Where have you seen that, Ina? Please tell me it's Fabrizio Romano. Oh God,
that's interesting.
that is really interesting. Yep, see, yeah, Leeds have reached an agreement on the contract with no negotiations. Milan have not said yes though to the money.
Oh,
okay.
So it's another one of these things where the player said, "I would like to come," but the club has no idea about it.
That means if it's accepted, it just puts the ball in Milan's court, don't it? Yeah. Okay. I can. Oh, do you know what? Oh, I like that signing though. I mean, I thought he played quite well against us. Well, he was playing against Schmidt though, weren't he? Oh, maybe.
He wasn't just against Schmidt. It was against Schmidt and James.
Yeah.
And none of
but
them.
I like him. I watched him for Red Bull Salzburg. You know, when we started doing all the Salzburgy stuff, when we were like linked with all of their players. Yeah, he's a good player. Again, Ina's just put the club are willing to sell. I wouldn't be surprised. They got Rafael Leao. Didn't play much last year. He went out on loan, didn't he? I mean, this is the sort of signing that he's got a bit of stardust, and I'll keep going on saying that word. I would take that.
Is this season's Rafinha?
Nah, he's not at that level. I'm not. No one's. That's never. We're never going to have a player like that again, James.
To be fair, did before he came to us, because I'll be honest, I didn't.
I never heard of him ever. You know, do you know when someone said we were linked with Rafinha? When someone said we were linked with Rafinha, I thought it was the guy that used to play for Barcelona. It was spelled with an F. Raf. I thought it was him, and then this guy's turned up. Didn't know much about him, and then the first really big memory of him was against Everton. Do you know what I mean? So, and then he just went. Then he went bang.
Yeah,
what a player, man!
The amount of times I've went back and watched these little highlights of
Gary Cahill was the best one I ever won.
He's unbelievable, weren't he? Really?
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get a player like him while we're in the position that we're in. There's nobody out there like that. You won't find a player like that ever again for the price, man.
I think. I'm going to put my hand up here. I think we'll get as much influence out of Anton Stack as we did out of Rafinha.
Oh God, mate! Don't stop! Don't set this lad up to fail, man. Please.
I'm not, but I just think he does a lot more in terms.
Yeah. I do think Anton Stack's going to be very, very important, and I think we have played a blinder here. I think next season there'll be a lot of other clubs in the Premier League thinking, why the fuck didn't we sign this lad? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Man United were looking at him, weren't they?
Yeah.
Some other teams are looking at him.
But mate, we're fishing in the same pool as Man United, mate. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and all that. Do you know what I mean? We're all after the same players as Man United. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me one bit, to be fair.
So it's the next one. That next question I've asked: how many clean sheets do you think we're gonna get this year?
Oh God, I don't think we're going to keep many, to be honest. It's going to have to be as we score more than you sort of season, but I think we'll concede less than we did last time. Yeah. I'm going to go for. I reckon we'll keep 5 clean sheets, 5 full season.
5 clean sheets. See, when I asked Danny and said clean sheets, his answer was City. So I thought thinking was who's going to get the most in the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's put 5 as well. Okay. I'm going to go a bit more optimistic. I'm going to go 9.
You're going to keep 9 clean sheets out of 38 matches?
9 clean sheets, yeah. I think we are... Because look, right. Yes, it's the Premier League. Yes, we've just come up. But we, as a team, conceded the least chances in the Championship last year. And there's been a big hoo-ha about, fucking Burnley's defensive record. We conceded the least chances. We just had an absolute spunk bucket in goal that wanted
Yeah.
to just keep dropping it. And I think we've improved defensively, not just the defense, but midfield wise as well. So I'm gonna, I've got all the faith in my team. I'm gonna go for 9. I want nine clean sheets.
Okay.
Moving on to the next one. Who do you think will get the most assists this year?
Noah Okafor. No, I can't. He hasn't even signed for us yet.
Say Okafor.
Yeah.
Cameron Archer.
The Cameron Archer. Nah, do you know? Well, yeah, we're not signing Cameron Archer now. After this, okay, I'm gonna go for. Willie Nonto. This is the year of the Nonto, mate. I'm telling you, this is the year of Willie Nonto.
Willie Nonto. Me and Danny have both said the same, and it's our super big new signing Stack. I think.
Stack for most assists as well.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I think he's got that ball playing ability. He's got a great delivery. So we might get a few goals from set pieces this year because all of our players are massive. So I'm going to go Stack for most assists.
Okay.
Right, this is the big one. Where do you think we're going to finish, Kev?
Honestly, I had a hard think about this one, and I don't know I don't know. I mean, would you be bothered with Champions League or Europa League? Would you be bothered?
Nothing less than winning it.
Yeah. No, honestly, mate, I've gone for 13th. I really have. Yeah. After watching Brentford, Wolves, West Ham this weekend, I think there's going to be like a 7-team mini league, and I think we're going to be involved in that. But I just feel like we're going to keep our cool a bit more than we did last time. I remember when Dan James and Luke Alien were booting people near the corner flags last time we were up. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think we're going to keep cool. I think we're going to defend corners better. Yeah, I've gone for 13th, mate. 13th.
Danny's gone 15th, 16th. Now my turn.
I was going to say 4th.
No, and there's logic behind my reasoning. So
okay.
For the past 2 seasons, Daniel Farcar has bettered Bielsa in each season.
Oh God! Don't, James! Don't! I'm ending the stream now. I'm ending it. Don't do this.
So,
James.
With that being said, I am going to predict a similar finish.
Oh God! Don't do this.
Or 8th.
Oh God, James!
Yes,
don't do this. No, mate, you've jinxed it.
No, this is my faith in my beloved team. I think he's going to better him again, and I think we're going to finish 8th, 9th or 8th.
Oh no, was Ramazani? Was that for assists? Was it, mate? Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
Was that for assists? Yeah.
That's the last one. Yeah.
And then Arnold's gone 12th. Oh 12th. God, James, I can't believe you've just done that.
I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe it, mate. Don't do that. Don't do that, please.
It's just what I believe, mate. It's what I believe. Who you got for champions?
If they get Isaac, Liverpool.
I've gone Man City.
But yeah, I actually think Man City will win it as well. If Liverpool don't get Isaac, but if Liverpool get Isaac, then they're going to win it.
Dan's gone Liverpool.
I mean, I weren't that impressed with them, even not. I know they won 4-2, but I mean, I think he ran through them, man. Bournemouth ran through them.
Yeah, I said the same thing. They look pretty damn good going forward.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, that Kanata at the back.
Yeah, if they get Mark Gahey, that's a different story as well, because he'd fit in there brilliantly as well, I think.
I still think they'd run through them. I think just the way they set up is just not suited for 2 central defenders, if I'm being honest with you. Relegation.
Oh. Okay, I've got it written down here. Wolves, Brentford, Burnley.
Wolves, Brentford, Burnley.
Yeah, I think us and Sunderland stay up, man.
Yeah,
I really do, and I really hope Sunderland have a good season, the same as us.
Dan's gone Brentford, Burnley, and Wolves with
Same as me. Oh
with
yeah.
West Ham floating in and out. I've gone Burnley, Brentford, West Ham.
Oh yeah. All of us are singing off the same hymn sheet, mate. By the look of it, yeah. It's not bad, that. Oh God.
Surprise package of the season.
Leeds. No. Do you know what? My surprise package this year, after the way they played last year, I'm going to go for Tottenham to finish in the top 4.
Yeah, you think?
Yep. Tottenham to finish in Champions League places.
Dan's gone Sunderland, which is fair enough.
Well, you've gone Leeds, mate, because you said 8th. You're definitely Leeds.
But that's not a surprise for me.
Okay.
That's just standard. My surprise package is actually going to be the team that we're playing tomorrow.
Everton.
I think pre-season under Morsey is back. Get them playing. I think they'll do quite well this year. Obviously not tomorrow night, but yeah, my surprise package is going to be Everton this season. So there's the predictions, mate, for the season. Me, you, and Dan. What we should do now is talk about the Toffees and our first game back in the Premier League tomorrow. How are you feeling about it?
I actually think we're going to win. I think we're going to win, and we're going to win well. I think it'll be 2-0 to Leeds.
Is that what you think? Well, we'll go on to the predictions.
Oh, sorry.
So basically, if you've watched us before, me and Kev first started doing this, we referenced Everton quite a lot back in the day, didn't we? We used to hammer them a little bit, and it was all because my brother-in-law was a big Everton fan.
Who we love, though. We love him. We love him. Yeah, we love him, really.
Love him. So is his dad. Rest in peace, Bob. So I've got him to give us his little sort of, his view on Everton's pre-season, how they've gone. So for the first time, we've actually got an opposing fan giving us some insight into a team instead of us just guessing what's going to happen. So firstly, I asked him how his pre-season went. Now, I checked their pre-season. They didn't win a game all pre-season. They played Accrington, Blackburn, Bournemouth, West Ham, Scum, and Roma, and they lost 4, drew 2. I mean, it is pre-season. They've lost 12 players, I think, and brought 8 in, notably. Obviously, Jack Grealish, that young Tino Barry looks pretty decent.
Yeah, he looks decent. He does. Yeah.
Keenan Dewsbury Hall from
good player. That's a good signing as well.
Yeah, and then obviously Alcaraz is still there. Brought a couple of other youngsters as well. But their signings, do you think they've brought well?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I think that Dewsbury Hall. I know he's obviously Leicester. We played against him in that league. We went up, but I mean, if we didn't sign Statch and Longstaff, I'd have liked us to go after him. I think he's a good player. He's a good Premier League player. I think that's a great signing, and then getting Jack Grealish the year before a World Cup when he needs to improve himself. Yeah, that's the fucking monumental signing that is. Honestly, yeah.
Is it gonna be? He might not be the same player, mate. Is it gonna be the Villa Grealish that just kept falling over and getting a million fouls a game, or is it gonna be the Man City Grealish that just passed it every single time we get it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pubs in Liverpool, though, aren't there? Liverpool's a great night out, and we know Jack Grealish loves a night out. It could be one of the reasons he's gone there. But I actually think he's going to be an absolute star for him this year. I think he's going to be great. I think it's good. I think it's a great signing for him, James. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is big on wages, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I reckon we're paying Dominic Calvert-Lewin big wages, but at least $100,000 a week, mate. Yeah.
I don't know, because I think he come in beforehand, didn't he? And I think we just scoffed at it a little bit and was like, nah. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about the wages because it is what it is. We've decided to pay on whatever we've decided to pay on. So that's it. That's how it is. So I asked Lee how he thought his pre-season went, and this is what he said. Pre-season was okay, but we never really play well in pre-season anyway, especially this year with the amount of outgoings and the business we're trying to do in the transfer market. Overall, not too bad. Um, we've just discussed the signings, pretty good signings. They're probably going to make a few more, couple more. Lee's also said, obviously, super happy with Jack on loan, as we've just said. I think he will do really well in the 10 role. Dewsbury Hall, another quality signing to bolster the midfield. Options, happy with the young French forward Barry. Think he could do well if he can adapt to the Premier League quickly. On the downside, so this is where we could, exploit tomorrow. Their right hand side needs sorting. Right back, right wing. We're really light in them areas. With Dibbling would be buzzing if we could get the deal over the line. But in general, happy with the transfers overall. Still need to add more, in my opinion. So hear that, Daniel Farker. Down the right is where we need to go tomorrow.
Jared Bramthwaite is injured as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a fun one. And who's the other centre half? So they've got Tarkovsky, and I'm guessing that O'Brien might play centre back. Could be, but I mean, again, I know we used to slate Everton all the time on here, only because we knew that Lee watched. But I mean, I don't mind Everton as much. I hope we beat them, but I mean, Everton remind of the football club. They're like a very passionate club like ours. Do you know what I mean? I've always I had a rough end. That's what I don't mind Everton at all. And again, obviously we've had the banter with Lee over the years, so yeah, I don't mind Everton. I hope we beat them tomorrow, but I don't mind them really.
No, yeah, me too. Like I say, we only take the piss because we can.
Yeah.
So I asked him as well, from the Everton point of view, what's his thoughts on us, on Leeds United? And he said, always rated Leeds over the years, similar to us in many ways, as we've just said. Ellen Road is a really tough place to go to get a result with the crowd on you from the start. Like us Evertonians, football means everything. Hopefully, you have enough quality to stay in the Prem this year, but I think it's going to be a really tough season. So he hasn't got the optimism for Leeds. As to be fair, not a lot of people have.
No.
A lot of people have said it's going to be the same. This is, it's just an easy thing to say, isn't it? Oh, the teams that have come up, they'll go back down because the last 2 seasons. But it's an easy prediction to make without really looking into the squads. So yeah, and we've had a lot of. Well, I hope they stay up because Leeds. We need a Leeds in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rory. You're tossing.
I know. He does like us, though, doesn't he? Some strange reason Rory Jennings likes Leeds. Fair play to him, though. I mean, he just likes the rivalry, I guess, really. But yeah, fair. I mean, I don't mind people saying that. That's how they get me on side.
Yeah. Did you hear his not to talk about him too much, but did you hear his rant on grown men wearing football tops?
I saw that. Yeah.
And then literally after he said that rant, about 10 people put pictures of him walking around in football tops.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Ina's gone for them as well, James. Everybody's like around the same sort of thing here. Yeah. I mean, I hope two promoted sides do stay up this year. Somebody needs to book the trend, man. And again, I don't mind Sunderland. You know, I know we had some funny games with them over the years, and there's a bit of rivalry with Leeds Sunderland, isn't there? There's a small bit, but I mean, it's a very good rivalry. It's not a shit rivalry. So, I mean, they're a good club. Yeah, and they've been through some hard times, and I wish them all the best, man. Because again, they did the same things that we did, dropped down the leagues, and then stayed in the wilderness for a bit. Obviously, just we were longer than they were. That's all. Yeah,
we're better than them. We were out there longer. To be fair, you know what? I don't even mind Brentford as a club. I just don't like Keith Andrews. Whenever he
I don't think anyone does. Yeah.
Whenever he used to be on on the commentary or punditry, and I just wanted to sellotape his mouth and put polos in his eyeballs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I asked Lee.
Yeah,
it would sting. I asked Lee where he thinks Everton's going to finish, and he said, "My heart is saying push for top 10." I actually think that as well. Like I said, I think they're going to be my surprise.
Yeah, I think they've made some good signings. I think they won't be anywhere near trouble this year anyway. Let's put it that way.
Well, if they don't, they need to get that right side sorted out. Apparently, so if they do that, they'll be all right. Where was I? Yeah, top 10 can finish off in the transfer market really well. Fingers crossed. But realistically, I'll take anywhere from 13th upwards. Would be an improvement in the last few years, which it would, because I mean, they've been swirling around the plug hole since we were in there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Morsey will sort that out. There for them. I asked Lee about his views on Dominic Calvert-Lewin joining us. My honest opinion on Dominic, if you can keep him fit and get a run of games together, he might do okay, which we've both said. But I don't rate his finishing, including his one-on-ones. But his dominance in the air and his hold-up play could be ideal for you to get us up the pitch, but wouldn't set your expectations high. He scored 17 goals for us in the last 4 years in the Prem. See, I don't, like I said, we've both said, what he will bring to us isn't necessarily a prolific goal scorer going to bang goals in, but it's what he brings to the top half of that pitch and bringing players in, and obviously getting his head on the end of every ball because, like I said, it's absolutely huge. So, like I said, I don't think he's going to be massively prolific, but nor was Bamford. Bamford was never prolific for us when he played, apart from that. Oh, saying that, the highest amount of goals Calvert-Lewin scored in a season was the same season that Bamford scored, more than him.
Yeah. Was that when Ancelotti was in charge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the first attacking sort of bloody coach that they had in there, and so maybe Fart might do some little, I don't know, tricks on him to make him turn into the next Pele or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Last question, obviously, is the predictions for tomorrow's game, and he has said, tough game to go away to Leeds, first game of the season. Crowd will be bouncing. If you get off to a flyer, it could be a really tough night for us. But if we can settle the crowd down, maybe keep it tight till halftime, think our experience and quality might just have too much for you. I'm gonna say 2-0 Everton.
So
he's back in his own. It's back in his own now.
Yeah. Do you know what, Lee? I hope Peter Risdale takes over your club, mate. That's what I hope.
And takes all the bouts out of your house so your pants fall down all the
time. Oh God! Thanks,
so,
Lee.
What are you saying? What's your views on tomorrow, mate? What's your prediction?
I said 2-0, didn't I? I think we're gonna play well. I think it's an ideal game for us to be playing when we first go up. It's going to be physical, but they have some decent technicians as well. Danger man Grealish, if he plays. Dewsbury Hall's a good player. He's always played well against us. But I still think 2-0. I just feel like playing at home and our first game back in the Prem is vital to us. And I think we win it, and then we get another 10 wins after that, and we'll be fine.
Who's scoring for you?
Willie Nonto, and then Joel Pirro, because he's going to start. And
Dan's gone 2-1 to Leeds. With Stack and Pirro scoring the goals. I'm gonna go. 7-0, maybe. No, I won't. I won't go 7-0. I'll save that until I get a bit delirious through the season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first game of the season in the Premier League against Angus Kinnear's Everton. Gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go Pirro. I'm gonna go Stack, and I'm gonna go Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Oh God, he ain't gonna get on.
Why?
He ain't played football for like 2 months.
If he's on the bench, he'll come on and score. If he's not, then someone else will score. Let me think.
Okay.
Fuck it. Strauch will score a header.
Okay.
Good. So 3-1 for me. 3-1 for me.
Okay.
3-1, 2-1, 2-0. What I'm going to do, I think I might keep a little record of these this time, because I think we tried to do it a few years ago and it just went out the window.
Yeah. Keep a spreadsheet. Keep a spreadsheet.
I'm going to write it on shit in the wall with my fingers. 2-0. Yeah, mate. I think we've Owen's gone 3-1.
Yeah, and he thinks Pirro's going to score first as well.
It's a bit of an unusual score for Einar to predict that, isn't it?
Yeah, he loves a 3-1. He does.
Loves a 3-1. So anyway, Kev, are you excited?
A menage a trois. Yeah, I'm excited, mate. I mean, that's why I'm excited. I know, obviously, we haven't done this for a while on this channel, at least. Anyway, it's just been sat in the background while we did now. But yeah, looking forward to getting back into football, back into the season, back into the pods, doing some bits. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm just a bit tired today, a bit sick. That's all. I've been not been my usual upbeat mental self. Apart from saying I'll put poo organs through Jack Harrison's letterbox. Oh God.
Do you know what? Speaking about, not to move on to next week, I said I'm going to try and find a fan who I know, not necessarily anyone I don't know, a fan of the opposing team, and get a little bit of info from them on a regular basis. And guess who I've got for Arsenal?
David Masterson.
No.
Who?
Even better.
Michael Martin. Oh,
Lee
Lee Grace. I was going to say my business partner. He supports Arsenal, and my other one supports Villa. So I've got those in the background as well.
Yeah. So if there's anybody out there that knows a fan of another team,
well, we know a Tottenham fan, don't we? We know a Tottenham fan.
Yeah,
we know a Tottenham fan.
I know a Newcastle fan. I know
I know a Bournemouth fan.
I don't know any Man United fans though.
No, because we seem to get rid of them. Yeah.
We'll have a little conversation. I think we've come to the end, mate. I think we've gone on for our longest pod ever.
This is long. This is, mate. Yeah, it's very long.
1,000 years.
Yeah,
but I'm really excited though, mate. I'm so excited for the season. I've actually paid attention to other teams for once.
Well, this time 24 hours will be halfway through our first game of the season.
Yes. We start as we mean to go on.
Yes.
So expect to see a lot more of us if we're not all hungover. And we haven't been arrested for firing shit through people's letterboxes.
Well, I think this one of the Leeds house will either be 26th or 27th. That's when the next ones of those will be. I'd say around that, because obviously I can't do the 20th or next week at all. But yeah, probably looking at around that after the bank holiday.
Nice.
And who we got next week? We've got Arsenal, haven't we?
Yeah,
Arsenal next week. Yeah.
Arsenal, then Newcastle. Saturday, 5:30. Both teams.
Sky Sports Leeds.
Yeah, 9 points there. First 3.
Who would have thought our first 3 games of the season would be on telly? Oh, it's like that we sell everything.
And there's even more games this season as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, we ain't got to play 46 this year. We've only got to play 38. So hopefully we've survived after game 20, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the new goalkeeping rules. Have you seen that shit?
No. What happened?
Like literally.
Oh, you have to hold on to it. Yeah, they got 8 seconds, and that's it.
8 seconds, or they give away a corner.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. They've been a bit tighter on the blocking and like when you're doing set pieces and you get them players to just block. They're cracking down on that.
Well, the Newcastle and Nick Pope are going to be fucked because they love wasting time, didn't they? Yeah, they're fucked, mate. Yeah.
The one thing that I do want them to crack down on is divings, but they ain't going to do it before we play fucking Jack Slippy Pants tomorrow.
No.
Okay, but yeah. So I'll be looking forward to
Jack Grealish. The last time we played against Leeds, he killed Stuart Dallas, didn't he?
I think Stuart Dallas tried to kill him.
Yeah.
But come up against one of his calves and
he
just snapped him in half. So yeah, that was the last time we played him. So maybe Stuart Dallas will come running on with a coffee hammer or something.
Oh, bloody hell!
Oh, let's get off here. Let's get off here because I'm sweating my pits off. Thanks for joining, guys. If you're watching and you're not live, put some comments. Put what you think, your predictions for the season. We'll have a look. We'll reply to you.
Yeah, because this is basically. I know it says we've got a lot of subscribers, but I mean this is basically just starting all over again, really, isn't it? Because because we haven't been done it for like at least I don't know. The last time we did something properly, maybe it was around Christmas time, weren't it? That's what I mean, and what we're doing now. So yeah, guys, we're going to hopefully be back on a bit more now. It will be sporadic, or one of us might not be on, or the other one will be on and stuff, but we are going to try and do it, get back to all the people that used to watch us before. So, yeah, just be patient with us, guys. We are going to be back.
Look out for now. Look out for any future sort of shit that I decide to put out. And yeah, just keep looking at us and stuff and talking to
Yeah.
us, and that'll just be amazing.
Yeah,
So,
we're not very tacticals and stuff like that, and we can't do that sort of stuff. We don't. We just like to talk about Leeds, and that's it. You know, we're just fans like everybody else who decided to get a mic and that and just try and be funny with it. And that's it.
that's it. And that's it. That's it.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Guess we'll see you in a couple of weeks. But actually, I'll see you on next Sunday. But yeah, I can't do anything in a week. Yeah, sound back on now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Bye-bye.